I'm sure many of you have. Toastmaster of the evening, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. Today I would like to share you one of my favorite experience I had in my life. Let's go to safari. That's the battleground of my niece who was in Singapore on a short holiday on a lazy Friday evening. It was a grey, cloudy day. There were loud, dusty thunders. Flashes of silver lightning made the purplish evening sky look electrified. But given it's our second last day in Singapore, the bad weather did not discourage us and we decided to go. However, we realized there were very few tourists in the zoo. So Night Safari, wildlife sanctuary in Singapore, as most of you know, houses thousands of beautiful animals from Himalayan mountains, African savannas and Asian tropics. It's the world's first nocturnal zoo which brings together people and animals in late nights when most of the animals are active and awake. So we entered late evening and the fading twilight given way to a purplish evening sky. The animal enclosures were open and they were designed to perfectly suit to the natural habitat of most of the species. The lighting scheme is brilliant. It was exactly replicated to resemble like natural moonlight, although it's a bit brighter, but the animals were roaming freely and in close wanders. You can choose walking trails or take a tram. The walking trails are flanked with thick, dark green, brown vegetation on both sides. In the tram rides, we found the animal enclosures set from the main path by large pools and water pools. We were a family of 4. We initially started by walking and then took tram. After 4 hours, we saw lions, tigers, zebras, rhinoceros, fishing cats, many more animals. Finally, we reached a wooden overbridge on above the water pond. We could see 4 crocodiles in the pond, and one crocodile opened its jaws. We could see its sharp yellow teeth while it was looking at us greedily. I felt a shiver in my spine. We realized it's almost midnight and most of the tourists left the zoo. And then we started going out from the zoo. And then I realized I missed my phone. Might be I left near the crocodile enclosure. So my wife decided to stay put near the zoo, holding my baby. And my niece and myself decided to walk, hoping that I can find my phone. We are almost reaching the crocodile enclosure. I found a small bylane without lights. It is scary and deserted look. And there was a big warning board. Please take care and stay within the designated areas and follow the signs. We thought only a fool can go into this deserted path in this late night. And my niece and myself started going. My niece is above me, and we were almost close to the crocodile enclosure where it was having like it's like pond where it goes to crocodile enclosure. Suddenly the lights went off. The forest has plunged into black blinding darkness. Close your eyes, put your hands on your eyes and imagine the scene. I couldn't see my niece, no phone, no torch, my heart sank. I called my niece, no response. Called again, no response. Has she gone into the forbidden path where the dangerous animals are running loose? Oh God, I started panicking. Then actually I realized I had a matchbox in my backpack. So I took the match, lit it quickly, hoping to find her. Suddenly there was a loud bolt of thunder, and when I held up the match, I could see an orangish, brownish hide of animal disappearing behind the trains. What was that? I felt like screaming. Mama, Mama! I heard a blood-curdling scream. I froze. My niece's name is Ritu. I called, Ritu, where are you? I'm here. She started crying, shouting. I took some urgent steps, groped near the trees, and then I felt her hand. What happened, Ritu? She was crying. She slipped into the. She slipped and was about to fall into a pond. Suddenly the lights came in. We then realized she actually slipped into the crocodile enclosure. She was about to fall into the crocodile enclosure, but yes, she managed to avoid falling by holding a branch. That instant, there was a loud siren of an emergency jeep coming close to us and stopped. We found my wife and some of the other zoo staff came out. They were glad to see us we are safe. And they apologized multiple times, saying for the brief and rare power outage in Singapore. Finally, we were out of the zoo, and I could examine a small bruise on my niece's elbow. I could feel a trickle of blood. I know it's not dream, it's real, but luckily we are safe. We experienced the thrill of nature more intimately than others, and I know I will not forget this very experience in my life. Thank you.